Shout, I think he's gone. He's stumped. 2 wickets for Smith. They're bowled out for 199. That's a great performance by the Australians. They're taking off to New Zealand shortly. They're in tremendous form in both forms of the game. It's well bowled like a run. Spun away and he got him.
Yes, and the line is the keeper's. A batsman's got to have something behind the line. He's desperately trying to get something, and he doesn't get anything behind the line. The best he can do is on the line. Smith takes catches, now wicket with the wrong and Rich.
Yes, and that's good for him, and it was a nice piece of work by Brad Haddon. Wonderful, quick stuff.
Australia has beaten the West Indies by 125 runs in the one-day international at the MCG.
Two common themes in the cricket this summer. Watson whipping the bowlers.
It's become a bit of a Watson special.
And sloppy fielding from the opposition. Brad Haddon was dropped twice in 3 balls, and Watson was also given a life. Dwayne Smith the unlucky bowler on each occasion.
A dreadful international performance.
The fielders were taken out of the equation as both bats...
Bang! It's a beauty. It's going, it's gone!
Watson passed 50 but got out to a full toss, trying to belt his 4th 6.
In every way, Mark, isn't it?
Oh, he played superbly again today. He got to 51 off about 48, 49 deliveries. And you can tell by his dismissal that he was disappointed he didn't go on. He's now got the hunger to go with the confidence. I think Ricky Ponting has probably instilled the confidence in him when he was a bit younger. Kept picking him, kept saying him in the team. This year, he's bared the fruits, I think, that Australia hoped to come from him probably a year or 2 ago, but this year we're definitely seeing it in all forms of the game.
They needed that.
Haddon chopped down his own stumps.
Got him! Good shot, that.
A change in batsmen, but not the run rate as Ricky Ponting and Michael Clarke took over. The West Indies catching was also consistent, but bad. Clarke endured what no man should, taking a low blow.
And now the high-pitched voice.
The Windies then shot down the captain.
I reckon he middled that, Ricky Ponting.
As well, 61 from 55 balls.
Well, he just really took over from where Watson left off. I think at one stage Australia had something like 7 sixes to their name as a team and only about 5 fours. That's how aggressive they were. And as I said, I can't help but think that Ponting himself and a lot of the members of the team know this West Indies side is not as strong as it should be. Kimo Roach is out. They haven't got the bowlers, so they're after them.
And his deputy, but there was more than a slice of luck as Clarke was caught.
Massive fumble. The hands were in a good position, which then allows him to use his leg and his stomach and gather it.
James Hope smashed 19 from 1 over, in which a Wavell Hines effort in the field summed up the Windies' performance.
He's dead straight with the bat. I think that's 6. He's gone straight at the side screen and clunk into the black surface. Made that look easy. Last delivery, and Bo just comes down and gets an inside edge, and they'll come through for 1. So 324, they've equalled their Gabba score of the other night. That was a record at the Gabba. Not a record at the MCG, but what it is a handsome total that'll take some chasing down. Every one of these Australian batsmen have made a good contribution.
Yeah, pretty good at the moment, mate, so hopefully the run keeps going when we get over New Zealand.
You all, as a batting group, seem to be really enjoying the challenge of firstly batting first, but also trying to get over 300.
Yeah, well, I think it's good. Like, Watto at the top's always given us a pretty good platform to launch from, and we're just going steady as it goes through the middle order and trying to get them at the end. So, yeah, I think, mate, we're going okay as a team, mate.
26 balls. Incredible performance from him.
That's 2 in a row. They made 42, I think, from 21 deliveries up to the Gabba a couple of nights ago. And to prove it wasn't a fluke, he did it again today. He's in, I think, as good a form as he's been in throughout his career. He has always been a handy cricketer, a guy who can bowl you 10 overs, get you a wicket, take a good catch. And what we're seeing this year is he can score quick runs as well. And in those first few deliveries when a batsman comes in, he's as good as anyone at hitting a boundary, and that's not easily said. He's not that sort of cricketer you think's going to be a boundary hitter. That's exactly what he's done right from the word go in the last 2 games.
Another indication of the strength in depth in Australian one-day cricket at the moment, that actually James Hope isn't necessarily first choice in the team.
That's what can happen. It was Travis Dowland today who dropped that one. That you've just got to take that at this level. I suppose no catch is ever out and out easy, and these ones after that weren't. That first one set the tone for me. was dropped at second slip, and then these tougher ones went down as well, and you felt even after 10 overs they were in trouble. They missed opportunities with their throwing, but those drop catches, as I said, right at the top in those first 10 overs, when you know you've got a strong Australian side in and you've got a bowling side which is not overly strong, you've got to turn these half chances into at least 2 or 3 dismissals. Today the West Indies couldn't do it and they paid the penalty. That was way behind. Yeah, that's like Travis Town.
2 balls into their innings, that task became a lot tougher.
Guys, close, got in! Beautiful bowling!
Gale has become Bollinger's bunny this summer, but 2 consecutive top-edge sixes helped ease some pressure. But it was a case of third time lucky for the Aussie quick.
Gone! Bollinger strikes again! King Bollinger gets Chris Gale.
Ryan Harris has also terrorised the Windies this series and was relentless again, the tourists slumping to 3 for 19, with Bollinger again on the hunt for more victims.
Safe, just over the top.
Wavell Hines narrowly avoided being dismissed without scoring, but only contributed 5 before he was on his way.
I think he'll develop a lot. Oh, that's gone a mile in the air. Hatton, can he get there? Doesn't look like it. It's gone long enough to go a mile as well. Nine, starting his 4th. Pollard smashes a 4. Oh, that is a fantastic shot.
That is the modern way. Get your left side out of the way and just thrash it.
That's it. That is a great shot. That is a really good shot. He's gone from sleeping to smashing. Oh, how's that for lighting up the MCG? It's a Zach. It's massive.
Well, that could go 4. I don't reckon where Dwayne Smith intended it to go. Bollinger, well, I'm not sure if that's touched the rope or not. I think Adam Bogans has given it up. That's well hit. Flat, long. 6 number 62 for the summer. Dowland has had a game he'd rather forget, I reckon. Slashed away, beautifully timed. That's raced to the 3rd man boundary.
And when Kieron Pollard holed out to Steve Smith on 45, victory was all but assured for Australia.
Steve Smith is out there at backward square leg by the time he takes the catch.
The Aussies had been in another stratosphere to the Windies all night, and Clark's fielding was another example of the difference between the sides.
Wacko, he's out by a long way. That's superb cricket by the Australians.
With 2 catches already to his credit, Steve Smith marked a solid debut with 2 wickets. Australia's 125-run victory sealing a 4-0 series win and extending the world champions' unbeaten limited overs run against the Windies to 13 games.